Flash up. Morning, how are we doing? That's my cat's crazy tail there. Yeah. Perfect. Good morning, people. How are we all doing out there today? Hope you are having a great day. It's Friday, so there is that. Nice. Perfect. Love it. How's your week been? I hope you've all had a pretty good week so far. Good morning, Sham, you beautiful lady. She's here with all my hearts to make me happy in the morning. Yes. Perfect. I hope you've had a great week, girl. Thank you so much for being here literally every single day and giving me all them hearts. You warm me up, thank you. Good. Sorry, I was just having a little lean out the window there to give it a close because it's cold in this room. Always cold in here. Perfect. So, what am I doing here today? Today is Friday, so it's a special topic chat where I actually get to talk about your own pain points and to give you some advice about how you can get around it or move past it or repair it or whatever so that you can stop living in pain. Hope you're well. I am well. It's Friday. Every Friday has got to be a well day because it's a weekend. Even if we are on lockdown, a weekend is still something to be celebrated. Good morning, Phil. How you doing over there? Little sing to you as well in the morning. So yeah, today, basically Fridays, I like to do chats about pain, specific areas of pain that you people are experiencing and that you tell me about so that I can help you fix it. And today I wanted to talk about, oh dear, what was it? Okay, cool. I actually wanted to talk about a couple of things because one of them is really easy and the other one is actually related to pain. So the first thing that I want to talk about was an answer to a question about working out and being in pain and if it's a good idea or not. And generally I would say that if you are in pain that you do not work out. And this is a tough one. Okay, cool. Because here's how the chat went. They were like, should you work out if you're in pain? And my answer is obviously no. But then when you're talking about mobilisations, they're not really workouts, they're stretches, they're remedial stretches that are going to help your body feel better by taking it through its own range of motion comfortably. There you go, it's a good word for me on a Friday. To get through its own range of motion comfortably so that it understands that it can reach all the way up there. But most of the time we don't ever reach all the way up there, so that can actually become quite painful, and it's the same this way round as well. So in answer to that question, if you are suffering in pain with stiffness and soreness and it's because you haven't moved very much, then I would very gently do some of those mobilisation stretches that I do with you every day. I would try them out nice and gently. If you are suffering in a pain where it's like, oh my god, I cannot touch that, I cannot move that, like if I put any weight on that it's going to break, that's a very, very different pain to stiffness and soreness. And you can almost put them in categories, like you have a stiffness and soreness. Then you have maybe a muscle ache from workout, that pumping heaviness that you get in your legs and in your bum and in your abs when you do it too much, not too much. And then you get the actual injury pain, which is where you've actually done yourself some damage, whether you intended to or not. You've hurt yourself, and really I definitely wouldn't be working out on that last point. If you have DOMS, which is the muscle soreness that happens when you work out too much, that can actually be made better by movement, because that's actually a build-up of the old lactic acid, and that's what makes that quite sore. And actually it starts to get better once you move it again. it has up to a 48-hour period of where it can actually feel worse. So sometimes people work out one day, they feel it the next day, and then they really feel it the day after that. And that can be made gently better by doing some stretches, which is why we do our preps and our cool downs. And actually can also be made better with a nice relaxing bath. And if it's in the legs, if you're a runner and you get those those heavy thighs, sounds crazy, but you could try having a bath and putting your legs up so that they're slightly elevated. Or if you don't have a bath, you can have a shower and then put your legs up on the wall. I do it when I'm going to bed, put my legs up on the wall just so that the blood comes down. Just a little tip to help you out there. So if you're running or walking, that will help you. So I hope that clears that up. There's different levels of pain and there's different ways to go about it. But if you're really worried and you're sitting there thinking, oh God, I haven't done any movements for ages and I'm not sure if this is going to make me feel better, but I am in pain, get down the doctor. Just get down the doctors. Everyone's so worried about wasting the doctor's time, but this is your health. And the doctor can help you. I mean, he has a job to look after you, that's his job. And he will be able to give you to a movement specialist who can help you out further, and that's their job. They're almost waiting for you to turn up. So do yourself a favour and look after yourself and look after your health. If you're not sure, get down the doctors. If you can identify that it's not an injury pain, but it may be stiffness or soreness, try gentle exercises and see what that helps. If it doesn't help you out over the next few days, then make that appointment with the doctor, because your health is important. So that was point one. I wanted to touch upon pain, actual pain, and working out, and when is it a good idea to work out if you're in pain? Generally, no. If you're sometimes, even if I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself, I work out every single day, sometimes multiple times in a day. So if there's like a day where I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself and I don't really want to know it, then I'm probably going to have the day off, because that's like my health saying I'm too tired, I'm too exhausted to carry on. So it really is just about listening to what your body wants. And also, on the other side of that, I do meet a lot of people that have been working out, so they've almost got the fitness bug, and then they get an injury, and then they carry on. And they think that they're doing something amazing for themselves because they found this new health and fitness lifestyle, and they can't imagine their days anymore without a workout in it. And they may work through a pain that is actually an injury, and it's probably not the best idea. If you are a fit freak and you cannot live without your workout, I would identify where that pain is coming from. So say if I've hurt my wrist, and I'm still like annoyed and I want to work out, then I would literally only work out my lower body or things that don't have anything to do with my hand at all. That's just if I was being stubborn. Most of the time I would probably just have a couple of days off. And it's the same if it's your leg, you could probably do an upper body workout, but I wouldn't be putting pressure. I would just rest it, because if you're actually at a point where you're working out every day, or to the point of where you miss a workout, you physically miss one if you don't get it, then fitness is in your life and it will not leave you. So if you have a week off to rest and recover for that injury, even if it's 2 weeks, even if it's 3 weeks, you are always going to go back to fitness, because you already understand how amazing and how it's serving you throughout your life. And when we go on holiday, a lot of us don't work out. We might have like a little run, but it's okay to have a holiday and not work out, is what I'm getting at. And that's sometimes a 1, 2 or 3 week period. So you're not going to lose your fitness if you're worried about that. There was another point I wanted to talk about this morning. I think I was having a quick chat with someone about neck pain, and I think I'm putting this in there because I actually did a great chat about neck yesterday, about neck yesterday, and we did some great upper body stretches. But if you do suffer with neck pain and you didn't manage to catch that video yesterday, just give me a little shout and I'll link it to you, because they're really helpful. Especially for us lot when we're desk bound and we don't have a professional desk set up at home. We're just working with whatever we've got. So our necks are actually out of alignment quite a lot, and it could be down to the bad desk setup, it could be down to bad posture. You might not understand the difference between the two, which is why yesterday's video was really good, because it actually shows you how you can just reset and realign your neck, and it had some great stretches in there so that you can work comfortably within your range of motion. That helps you build up your supporting muscle. So say my neck hurts because I've had it in a crap position, or I haven't moved it very much, let's say I slept on it weird or something, we all get it, don't we? If I gently tease the range of motion, it realises that, yeah, that's stiff and sore, but actually the more that I do that, that loosens up. So it is important to do it, move it or you'll lose it. And yeah, neck is very important to look after, because once you start annoying the neck, it's going to cause problems in your shoulders. It can cause problems here, which is the chest pec muscle. It can cause issues underneath your armpit and around the back and on top of the shoulder. And that is literally just from your neck. And that's because your neck is so important. It does a lot of work. I mean, it's attached to a lot of things. It's attached to our back, it's attached to our shoulders, it's attached to the chest, it's attached to every movement I make up here is done with my neck and my head. And even sometimes it gets involved with other movements. If you're bending over or whatever, your head is always there, it's always moving. So it's good to look after it, and it's good to build up those supporting areas of muscle, especially if you suffer with a lot of neck or back pain. It's probably one of three things. You've got a shit desk set up, and you are probably extending your neck or reaching up the shoulders in some way, or you don't even have a desk at all. You might be like chilling out on your sofa doing your work, and that means that then your neck is down here. It's yeah, there's a lot to think about, but definitely good to look after, because if you can help your neck out and give it the exercises and the mobilisations that it needs, you will see and feel so much of a difference literally in your everyday life. It's an easy thing to look after. It does a lot of work, but if you look after it, it will look after you. And yeah, I've got plenty of videos about how you can sort that out. Even if you are stuck in desk and you want some stretches to help you out with that, tell me about it. I've done weeks worth of videos on the neck, so I'll be very happy to share those videos with you. And if any of you do struggle with mobility around the neck, let me know, because there'll probably be some cool thing that I can show you that I haven't shown you yet. I can help you out with it. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, guys. Just a couple of good points there that I've been having some chats throughout the week, and really wanted to talk about when is it not a good time to work out if you're in pain. I think it's really good to talk about that, because you do really get two sides of the coin there. You'll get the one that's the fitness freak that carries on doing it and gives themselves even more of an injury, and then you'll get ones that don't move at all. So you'll see that movement is kind of important for those that don't move at all, that are experiencing pain there. Love you, girl. She's there, look, heart, 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 heart. You're amazing, you make my day. Thank you. Yeah, and that was it. And also then another good talk about the neck, the importance of the neck. I know it can be boring to talk about like our literal normal bodies, but there's nothing more fascinating about the thing that literally keeps you up all day, you know. Not to me anyway. I mean, I know to a lot of other people, a body is just a thing that you're lucky to be born into, and it is your shell and it does what you ask it to. But if you look after your home, your shell, you will live a much happier life for it. So there you go, there's my little Friday chat. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you do have any questions, please do let me know, even if you're watching this later on, because I know there's a few of you that love to watch a little bit later. As ever, if you find my stuff useful, please give it a share so that someone else who's suffering with issues or working out when they shouldn't be can hear my little pep talk and hopefully take some notice of it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate that you guys make the time to come and see me every day. And I also love you all so much for being involved and sending me your messages of thanks and for sharing me. Yeah, just really thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. and I will see you all on Monday for Monday morning mobilisations. Have a good one. I shall see you then. Love you, Sham. I'm going to heart all over your page. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day and goodbye.